Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to part 2 of my ultimate summoning guide. In this guide I will be showing you how to get to and from the obelisk and the bank in order to make pouches as efficiently as possible, as well as which charms to use and what to use those charms on, and an estimated number of how many of those charms you will need to use to get to the next level mark where you'll be start making a different pouch. So let's get into it real quick. So this part of the guide, guys, is going to be about how to bank and get quickly to and from the bank. Now, the best way really to do this is to use the Tucklezo, which is a reward from the Fire Kiln quest, or the Elder Kiln quest, sorry. And this basically has unlimited charges. As long as it's charged, you can teleport to any of the first four, or sorry, anything other than the main plaza will get you close to a bank. The Fire Pits, the Fire Cave, the Fire Kiln, or the Fire Cauldron. I'll go to any one of them. You just teleport there and it will be right next to a bank. So the best method is to use the Tucklezo. And also there's two other rings you can use. You can use the Ring of Dueling, which is actually one of the other best rings to use if you don't have the Tucklezo, just because of how cheap it is and how if you teleport to Castle Wars is right next to a bank deposit box. A bank box, which is right here. You can use the bank chest there, or you can use the Ring of Wealth, which can teleport you to the Grand Exchange, but I wouldn't recommend that just because they are quite expensive and they only have 4 charges. Alternatively, a free way to get to and from a bank is to use the Captain's Log from the player on ports. For this you have to have unlocked the player on ports. I believe you have to have 90 in one of the stats, including construction, slayer, fishing, or crafting. So here you can run to the player on ports, and if you have upgraded this area right here, there's a bank chest, which you can see right there. There's a bank box that you can use over there. Alternatively, you can wear and use an Amulet of Glory, which is very common. You just teleport to Edgevale, and this is quite common because of how you can equip it, and it teleports you right next to Edgevale Bank. Another way you can do it is using house tabs, which is useful if you do have teleports in your house like I do. You can have a mounted Amulet of Glory with unlimited charges, or you can have any portals, like here I have the Varrock portal, or you can have the Carol portal, which takes you to Canifis, and the Yanel portal. You can have Lumbridge, Falador. Anyway, you can teleport, you can have a portal to in your house, or you can use the Amulet of Glory, which is mounted and it has unlimited charges, which can teleport you straight to Edgevale. Or if you do have if you have done the Varrock hard tasks, you can use Varrock tabs to teleport you to the Grand Exchange, which is really close to a bank at the Grand Exchange right here, where you can exchange and actually top up on any pouches or anything that you need to get from the bank as well. So this is actually quite useful. Now, in order to get to the obelisk, where you need to actually make the summoning pouches with your charms, your secondary, and your empty pouches, as well as your spirit shards, what you want to do, the best way to actually do this is to buy spirit kayak pouches, which each last for, as you can see, a total of 49 minutes, and then you can quickly bank, click on this, interact with the spirit kayak, and then press the second option, which is teleport, which should teleport you to the Piscatoris hunting area. You'd run slightly northeast to the trapdoor, and if you open it once, it should remain open for about 5 to 10 minutes, so you don't have to do this. You climb down the trapdoor, and right here is a summoning obelisk where you can make patches. This is actually the quickest way to get to and from a summoning obelisk. Now, other ways you can do it are actually the slow but free way, which is to home teleport to Tavali, which I'll do right here. This way is quite a bit slower than other ways, but it is free and it does help, as you can quickly run south and then east to pick up Styx's shop, where you can infuse pouches right there. I'm just going to run there quickly and show you how to do it. Alternatively, you can get to Tavali by using Tavali house tablets, which teleport you right next to the lodestone teleport, but are actually a one-click teleport, so they are quicker. So here's the obelisk right here. Alternatively, you can click to the Tavali tablet, and if you are using Tavali, the best thing really to do is to use tablets, run south, and then you can use the bank, which is right here. It's actually quite quicker than using any other bank in Tavali, in other places, sorry. And then another way you can do it, which is probably one of the slowest ways, but it does get the job done, is to use a Ring of Dueling to teleport to the Castle Wars arena. And then what you have to do is run east all the way around into the ogre area, and then you should see an ogre called Bogrog, where you can actually swap your pouches for about 70%, I believe, of the spirit shards that you used to make it. So that is good if the pouches aren't selling for the GE value. And then you can make the pouches. All you have to do is just run east of Castle Wars and then run all the way around into the ogre encampment area. And here you can see is Bogrog, where you can trade just like you can at any other summoning shop and buy these items. You can buy spirit shard packs or spirit shards by themselves, as well as empty pouches, and you can infuse pouches here. You can also use a swap option, which I talked about earlier. So guys, let's get into it now with the gold charms that you do get for level 1 to 4 summoning. You want to do the wolf whistle quest, which should easily get you from level 1 to 4, and at level 4 you can start making your first pouch with the gold charms. So at level 4 to level 16 you want to be making dreadfowls. Level 16 to 41 you want to make granite crabs. Level 41 to 52 you can make bullants, and 52 to 66 you can do spirit terrorbirds, and 66 to 99 you can use barker toads. But the problem with gold charms is that they do give a very small amount of XP. So around level 55 to level 60, most people tend to stop using gold charms and switching to other charms solely just for the summoning experience. But if you really are desperate to get those high levels and you don't have anything other than gold charms, then this is the part of the guide for you where you just want to use the gold charms on the highest familiar XP available. Now, green charms tend to be used a lot less, especially at the higher level, just because of how small XP they give. They do give a bit more XP than the gold charms, but they do cost quite a lot for the small amount of XP that they do give. But here, quickly, is I'm just showing you that from level 0 to 28, you want to mainly use gold charms, because using green charms at that low level is going to be a bit of a waste. At 28 to 33, you want to use compost mounds. 33 to 41, you want to make beavers. 41 to 47, make macaw pouches. 47 to 56, magpies. 56 to 69, make ibis. 69 to 80 make fruit bats, 80 to 89 makes hydras, and 89 to 99 make unicorns. But just like with gold charms, guys, most people tend to stop using green charms at higher levels and focus on the crimsons and the blues, just because they give a lot better XP and are worth the time and the money rather than these green charms. Here, guys, is the most commonly used charm at the higher level, just because of how much great XP it does give, how easy they are to collect, and they aren't really as expensive as using green or blue charms. So crimson charms from level 0 to 46 you really want to save, because before that it'll be a bit of a waste. From level 46 to 49 you want to make pyralodes. 49 to 61 you might want to make bloated leeches. 61 to 64 make smoke devils. 64 to 74 make stranger plants. 74 to 85 make granite lobsters. 85 to 92 make swamp titans. 92 to 95 make wolpertingers. From 95 to 96 make iron titans, and 96 to 99 make pack yaks. The problem with wolpertingers, guys, is that they are quite expensive to make because of their secondary ingredients. So if you want, you can stick with swamp titans all the way up to level 95 if you really don't want to spend the extra money. But wolpertingers will give you a bit better XP than swamp titans, so really the throw up is up to you. It's up to you to decide whether you want to spend more money and get it a bit quicker, or if you want to wait a little bit longer and just save a bit of money while doing summoning. And finally, what is seen as the best XP charm in the game, but also being quite hard to obtain as well as being quite expensive to use. From 0 to 57, definitely save blue charms. Don't ever be bothered wasting them between level 0 and 57. From 57 to 66, you can make spirit groks or spirit kayats. From 66 to 73, make mithril minotaurs. 73 to 79, make obsidian golems. 79 to 83, make fire or moss titans. Ice titans do cost quite a bit more, so there's really no point making them, as they give the same XP as fire and moss titans. 83 to 89 make lava titans, and 89 to 99 make geyser titans. Now geyser titans are obviously some of the best XP pouches to make in the game, but because of how hard blue charms are to obtain, if you're not doing anything like a boss or a hard level monster or doing a lot of slayer, basically blue charms are quite hard to obtain, as I just said. So be sure to save them between level 0 and 57 and use them wisely, because if you're wasting these blue charms, you're really wasting a ton of summoning XP. So that is going to be it from this summoning guide, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and summoning is one of the best skills to train in the games, in my opinion, just because of the usefulness of the higher level familiars, especially that awesome Pakyaka level 96. And just the cape is one of my favorite capes in the game anyway. It's just an awesome cape, and summoning really is worthwhile, to be honest. If you spend a lot of money on it, you'll definitely get the reward of it over time. So if you did enjoy this two-part guide, guys, be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel for further guides, PVM contents. Comment down below anything else you want to see. Peace out.